Okay, Wolfpack Hump Day Wednesday. For those who have been around for about a year now, you probably recognize this little movement combination. It was open 22.1 last year. It was a 15-minute AMRAP. It's a very, very high probability they could return this workout since it is a pretty achievable one for most. It was the first one that they released last year, and a lot of times they repeat the first one just because it's one of the less technical or the lesser technical ones that they've put out in the past. So it's a good one that they could return week 1 of 2023. So we're going to practice a little bit of kind of a stimulus check and then just going to work through some rounds and reps under fatigue. So we're going to do the exact same movements and rep counts in this EMOM. It is 4 rounds, and you're just going to complete each one of these movements and the rep counts in that minute. Some of them are going to go a little bit quicker, right? The 12 wall walks, 12 wall walks, that'd be fun, right? The 3 wall walks are obviously going to go relatively quick. The 12 dumbbell snatches are not going to take the entire minute. The 15 box jump overs will probably be the longest one, but since the other ones are a little bit shorter, you should get some rest. So this EMOM should still be very achievable. Not the hardest thing in the world. We're just working on these, like I said, these movements, these combinations under more fatigue. You can practice just breathing protocols since we're not really focusing on going through rounds and reps really fast. We're kind of just checking all the boxes of these movements in this specific workout. In case it does come back in a couple weeks, we kind of have a little bit of some groundwork on these movements and the combos and have a feeling of what it feels like going into it. And then we're obviously going to practice this 10-minute AMRAP with some lingering fatigue, so it's going to simulate a little bit of what this workout feels towards the end. So it should be super exciting. So 12-minute EMOM, first minute, 3 wall walks. Second minute, 12 dumbbell snatches. For the open workout, it was this exact same weight. For the specific rep count time domain we're looking for here, this should be unbroken every single round, something that you alternate arms, work on your breathing, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Again, it shouldn't be breaking this, and we definitely should not be struggling with it from a weight perspective. It should be something that we can cycle very comfortably, right? Work on your efficient movement pattern and not completely die in this minute. So if you need to go a little bit lighter for this specific portion, the EMOM specifically, that's totally fine. If you want to go heavier down here in the 10-minute AMRAP, that's acceptable, understandable, since it was an open workout. But if we're looking for just the movement pattern work here, it should be light enough to where you can go 12 unbroken. Pretty easy. Close your eyes. Just focus on breathing and moving. Okay, and then the third minute, 15 box jump overs. Okay, in the open, they did make us step down on every single box jump. So you jumped up and you had to step down. You could step forward, step sideways, step backwards off the box. But you couldn't jump off. So for those who were here last year, or those who want to practice this for if they make us do it again in the open, would highly recommend practicing that here, because it is a little weird, especially on like the last rep of every round. I feel like people jump on the box and they hop off regardless. If that was in the open, if you're doing the open, it would technically be a no rep. So if you really want to get like the good practice in for that specific workout, if it comes back, then go ahead and step off the box on each one of these. But this should be a count that we can do in 30 to 40 seconds maximum, where you're breathing, you're moving, right? You're being efficient, looks like all the other movements. So got 4 rounds of that, and then we're going to finish this up at 12. We do get another 3-minute break, kind of like today's workout. And then at 15, we're just going to go into a 10-minute AMRAP of these same movements. And this is where we have to focus a little bit more on pacing, right? Understanding how these movements kind of lead into each other, right? Shoulder intensive, a little bit more shoulder and hinge, and then this is all legs. So for the most part, this entire workout is box jump overs, right? You got, if you're relatively quick with the wall walks, you can blast these out in 20 to 30 seconds. 12 dumbbell snatches are going to take 20 to 30 seconds, and then you've got 15 box jump overs, which will potentially take 30 to a minute. So you're going to spend majority of this 10-minute AMRAP doing box jump overs, just like it was in the open. So your goal here is to try to speed up, or not speed up, but maintain a fast pace on these two. You can kind of go a little bit quicker on the wall walks than you'd like, because you're going to get a really, really big rest period here for your shoulders. So this is purely legs and heart rate, right? As soon as you hop off that, you should be able to get to the ground, right? Shake out and then bust out your 3 wall walks really quick. Then as you move to the dumbbell snatches, this is where we definitely get our breathing back under control. Since you are alternating arms, you can rest on one arm, so you should be able to recover a little bit. And then the box jump overs, right? It's all legs. You're just jumping, moving, keeping yourself going. So this whole workout really just comes down to how fast you can do 15 box jump overs every round as you continue to get fatigued. So in my opinion, the workout is pretty much just one right here. So for these two movements, you should be trying to go probably a little bit faster, especially this one. You should be going a lot faster than you normally would if there's a bunch in a row. Kind of catch your breath, find yourself here, and then pick a consistent pace you can hold the entire time on the box jump overs, and try not to slow down. You will slow down, but the goal is not to go so fast in the first 2 rounds and then completely plummet. So it's definitely a pacing workout. Other than that, I spoke a lot on one specific workout. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday and get a good workout in. We'll see you in the gym. Bye.